I'm telling you, it's true.
No way! I don't believe it for a second. You're always joking around, Akira. Why should I trust you this time?
Come on, I'm serious.
You've never been serious.
I can be plenty serious.
Nah, remember the other day?
That was then. This is different.
Doesn't seem so different to me.
Except it was different.
Now you're just saying words. How was it different exactly? Well, whatever. Have you thought about that thing we talked about before?
Huh, why are you bringing that up all of a sudden?
'Cause
What?
I'm bored.
Sometimes I wonder how I can even talk with you.
Really?
All the time, actually.
Well, you're here, aren't you?
I didn't say I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, you're having fun, huh? Hey, by the way, Akira,
Yeah, what's up, Sato?
I think we're being watched.
What movie trope is it this time? Aliens? The government?
No. Not that it's not fun to pretend sometimes, but that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean?
I mean, Ai's standing right there.
I turned to look in the direction she was glancing, and standing there was another girl whose beauty rivaled Sato's in every way. Ai? Did you finish your errand? And what are you doing just standing there silently in the corner? You should have said something. How long have you been there anyway?
Well, you two certainly looked like you were having fun.
Oh,
I'm heading back.
I'll go with you. I was waiting for you after all.
Yeah?
Bye, Sato. See you tomorrow.
Later!
Ai Kishimoto is my childhood friend. We first met in preschool. And the truth is, all the way back then, I fell in love with her at first sight. I've had a crush on her ever since. Honestly, I can't get a good read on how she feels about me. Maybe she likes me back. I'm certainly closer to her than any other guy she knows. And if it is mutual, then I hope something happens between us. And these past few days I've just been waiting my chance to say something about it. What was it you had to do anyway?
None of your business.
Jeez, you don't have to put it like that. I was waiting for you to finish and everything, too.
Well, you were having a blast talking to another girl.
Huh? Did you say something?
I specifically told you not to wait for me, didn't I?
Why do you have to be like this? You're gonna make me cry.
I hope you cry me a river.
Why? Who pissed in your cereal this morning? Was whatever you were doing that frustrating?
Not really.
Then why can't you just tell me what it was?
Why do you care so much?
Because I was under the impression that we were friends.
You know how I was late for school the other day?
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, you said you were hungry and suddenly ran off to the convenience store to get breakfast, right? You should have just come over to my place and eaten with me.
Shut up. Why didn't you go after me?
Because I didn't want to be late either. I'm trying to aim for perfect attendance this year, okay?
Well, whatever. I was in detention. I had to clean the storage room.
Seriously? Why didn't you say something earlier? I would have helped you.
It wasn't just for me, though. Everyone else who was late this week was also there.
So, like, Nishino was also there?
Nishino? Oh, yeah, I guess he was.
So you two didn't talk or anything?
We did a little bit. Is that a problem?
Yes.
Why?
Dude, that guy is so obviously into you.
Oh?
You certainly don't seem too amused about that.
That's because I really don't care.
Ai, you do realize how popular you are, don't you?
Like I said, I don't care. And how many times do I have to tell you? It's none of your business anyway.
It is my business.
How so?
Because
Yeah?
because we've been friends for ages.
So, what does that have to do with anything? Now it's my turn to ask questions.
About what exactly?
What's the big deal? I answered your question, didn't I?
I'm an open book, all right? If there's something you want to know, just ask.
What were you and that girl that you sit next to talking about?
Oh, you mean Sato?
Yeah, her.
Oh, you know, we were just making small talk.
That's what I'm asking. What kind of small talk?
Just like the celebrities that were trending on social media and stuff.
What else?
She talked about the pop star she was into lately.
That really does sound like small talk.
Yeah, isn't that exactly what I said?
But you just look like you were having so much fun.
I mean, it was fun.
Yeah? Then maybe you should have kept talking to her instead of leaving with me.
Don't be like that. I was just hanging out with her to kill time until you were done. I'm sure she would have gotten annoyed if I stayed longer, too.
You sure about that? She definitely didn't look bothered to talk to you.
What, for real? You saying I could have put the moves on her?
Oh, you're such a pig.
Hey, wait up! I was just kidding! Don't get so angry!
Well, I'm not laughing. Maybe you should reflect on your recent behavior.
What'd I even do? Oh, more importantly, your birthday's coming up next week, right?
What? What about it?
Huh?
Well, whatever. I guess that's none of my business either. So why did you say my birthday and…
And I was just wondering if you wanted to go anywhere or something.
Go by yourself.
It kind of defeats the point. It's your celebration, isn't it?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! If I go anywhere, I'd much rather ask Nishino than you.
And then she suddenly stormed off on her own. I just stood there in shock. What? Did I just get turned down?
God, he pisses me off. He pisses me off so bad. So freaking bad. Ugh, stupid, stupid Aki. Why does he have to fawn over some dumb new girl like her? I can't believe he's the one telling me about people interested in me. That girl is the one who likes him. It's so obvious just looking at her face. She's obviously super into him. Don't just talk to her like it's nothing. He's such a hypocrite. I have every right to be pissed at him. He's the one who should be apologizing for me being rude. When he comes back to repent with tears in his eyes, maybe I'll forgive him. Although I had no idea how soon I was about to regret that heavy-handed declaration I just made.
Huh? You're not going back with I today?
No, she got mad at me for some reason, and now she doesn't even want to talk to me.
What? Are you serious? What do you mean, for some reason? You don't even know? If she's saying something like that, it's gotta be because of a guy, 100%.
Well, I really don't know.
Anyway, you look like you're about to burst into tears.
And you have a big grin on your face. What's your point?
I'm not grinning.
I can hear the happiness in your voice.
Oops, busted. But I just think it's kinda cute when you're wallowing in pity.
Cute? That's messed up. At least say I'm cool.
If you're that worried about being cool, are you really even sad?
She's always been like that, you know. She gets angry and storms off at the weirdest times.
Yeah?
And if past experiences are anything to go by, she's gonna be mad for a while.
Hey, can you take a guess at why she's like that?
Why?
Maybe it's because she's feeling like you're gearing up to ask her out or something.
Yeah, I was wondering if she noticed that too, though I was trying not to think about it.
It sucks to get asked out by someone you don't really like that much, you know? Especially if you guys are already childhood friends. Something like that could change the entire vibe of your relationship.
I guess it's obvious we don't have a chance, huh?
You've already been so close for so long. You guys are probably more like siblings than boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, Well, don't worry about it. There's plenty of other fish in the sea, right?
Maybe there are other girls out there, but there's only one Ai.
You really hitched your wagon to that train, huh?
You have no idea how long I've been crushing on her.
Maybe you're just assuming you have a crush on her.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's a common thing in psychology. You get so in love with the idea of someone that you don't even love that person anymore. It's like a suggestion in your brain that you have to be in love for the sake of being in love.
Yeah?
Maybe you should try looking at other people and see if you feel anything similar. And that way, you could fall in love with preserving your special relationship with I.
Falling in love isn't as easy as flipping a switch, you know. And besides, I don't want to have to deal with the pain of getting rejected again.
Then why don't you choose someone who you know won't reject you?
I doubt there's anyone like that.
There's always me.
What?
Well, I've had a lot of fun talking with you and stuff, so yeah. I started to think that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if something started between us.
Really?
Yep. She's really doing this. It sucks. Who does she think she is, bustling into my territory? What's her problem? Aki, it's Aki. He's mine. Why isn't he turning her down already? Why is he even considering this? And why does he look more angry? Doesn't he understand that I'm pissed at him right now and he should be reflecting on what he did? Did I not drill into his head enough that this is a punishment for what he's been doing to me now? Oh, I want to call him over right now and let him have it. But more than that, I want to know how he's going to answer her. Everyone in school knows how cute that Sato girl is. I guess I could admit that she does have the confidence that I could never dream of, and that's attractive. Maybe she's the type of person Aki wants to enjoy his life with instead of me. Yeah, it's okay. I approve of her. I get it. This is my punishment. This was all just the jealousy talking. What right do I have, even though...
I'm really sorry.
You can't do it?
No, not exactly. That's not what I'm apologizing for. I'm just surprised, I guess. I had no idea you felt that way about me.
It's like I told you before, right? You're in love with I for lover's sake. I bet you haven't even bothered looking around at anyone else even though I'm right here.
Yeah.
But you can't slump around all brokenhearted forever, right? You have to take your lumps and move on. I know I'm biased, but going out with me would be fun, right? We have similar interests, and I definitely won't go all Jekyll and Hyde on you like she does. Or do I just not interest you like that at all?
No, it's not like that. You're easy to talk to, always smiling, and you're beautiful. I'm sure lots of people tell you the same thing.
I don't really care about what other people say, though. If you think I'm easy to talk to and pretty, then that's enough for me. How about it? Let's give the two of us a shot. There's already so many things I want to do with you.
What things?
You know, the kind of things only couples can do. But if you don't want to go out with me, then I guess I can't tell you.
Whoa, is she serious? This really isn't a dream or a fantasy, is it? It's real life. It's actually happening. I never would have thought that Sato saw anything in me. If I said I wasn't flattered, it'd be a lie. No matter how you look at it, Sato is really cute. She's one of the most beautiful girls in our school. She's always got something interesting to say, and just being around her is fun. Maybe I need to enjoy life sometimes rather than always get dragged around by Ai's complicated whims. But is this really okay? I've loved Ai for over 10 years now. She was my first love. Is this really something I can just shift gears and move away from? Ai means so much to me. We've been together pretty much all our lives. I've shared so many memories with her. Can I just suddenly slam the brakes and switch to Sato now? More than anything, I still... Sato, I think...
Yeah?
Just then, the door to the classroom slammed open.
Wait!
and the scream of my beloved friend echoed across the hall. What are you doing here? Didn't you leave already?
Forget about that!
What?
I suppose I should thank you. You've been taking such good care of my Aki. I don't know if that's what you'd call it. And besides, you seem to do plenty good job of that on your own. Yeah, but he likes it when I take care of him, so it's okay. Yikes, and just who do you think you are? A princess? His keeper? I feel bad for this poor guy.
What do you know about our relationship? I don't need your misguided pity.
Sorry, but I know him much better than you think. After all, we've talked all about you.
Excuse me? Aki, is this true? What are you telling her?
Huh? What? But I told you we've only made small talk.
Really now?
Cross my heart, you gotta trust me.
Okay.
You will?
You'll have to tell me all about it later over some popcorn, because I'm sure your dumb excuses are gonna be good.
You don't believe me at all, do you?
I think you're being unfair right now. Putting your friends down and making them beg for your attention is really childish. Do you realize that? It just makes me feel even worse for Akira.
You shut up and stay out of this, you outsider!
Hey, who are you calling an outsider?
Well, that's what you are, isn't it?
You can't call me that. I'm just as invested as you are. In fact, from my perspective, you're the outsider who burst in here and started causing trouble just now.
I said it first.
Are you listening to yourself right now?
Well, it's true, isn't it? You think you can get all buddy-buddy with him just because you sit next to him in class?
Do you think you could control his life just because you've known him for a long time?
Hey, come on, let's not fight here.
Shut up! This is your fault!
I should be insulted, but I'm kind of impressed how perfectly in sync you were.
Well, Akira, what do you have to say?
About what?
Don't you think it's time you gave up on someone selfish like her? There's no way she'd ever understand what it's like to make you happy. If you said yes to me, I promise I'll do whatever I can for you.
I don't know if it's like that, though.
Aki, are you just gonna sit here and let this horrible homewrecker say all this? Man up and tell her you're not interested already.
I don't know if I'd say that, though.
Excuse me? Then what? You want to choose her after all?
Can you just calm down?
Don't you dare tell me to calm down! How is anyone supposed to be calm in a situation like this?
Oh.
Jeez. Ugh, I've had enough of this.
Huh?
Come on, Aki, we're leaving.
And with that, I forcefully grabbed my arm.
Let's go.
I see, running away, huh?
Yep, we're running away. You're the one in the wrong here, so I'm taking what's mine and leaving.
He's not an object.
Sorry, but I called dibs on him a long time ago. I won't let anyone else steal him away from me.
Sato.
What?
Sorry. I think...
Wait, don't finish that sentence.
But...
That was the right kind of sorry, wasn't it? Hey, is this because of the way I came in? Because it made me think something could still happen between you two?
No, it has nothing to do with that at all. You may not believe me, but my answer would have been the same regardless of whether she showed up or not.
Okay.
So, let me just say one thing. I really appreciate what you said. You're the first girl who's ever approached me like that. But, I'm sorry. There's already someone else I like, and I can't give up, no matter how many times she rejects me, no matter how many times she loses her temper over the smallest thing.
Okay, I get it.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for, dummy? I guess that's the one way you and her are the same. You're both idiots who are equally bad at understanding the obvious.
Thank you.
You're thanking me for calling you stupid. I didn't think you were into that kind of thing.
No, thanks for everything. For everything you've done for me up to today, everything you did today, all of it. Thank you.
Yeah, just get out of here already. I feel weird crying in front of someone else.
Okay.
Later, Akira.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
If you come up to me ever again, I'm gonna ignore you so hard.
Fair enough.
I'm just kidding, you dummy. You're just making a face like I just broke up with your girlfriend or something.
I guess she noticed how much this was eating me up inside and decided to lighten the mood before I turned and left. Ai and I began walking home side by side. The whole time she wouldn't release her death grip on my arm. Neither of us dared to talk. The two of us just continued walking in silence. We'd been together for so long, but I could barely remember the last time it was ever this quiet. But I couldn't remember a single time where I ever had to worry about the right words to choose in front of her or what to say when she was there. I bet she was probably feeling the same way. Finally, my house was in sight. The one who broke the silence was Ai.
I want to apologize.
Huh?
What?
I'm just kinda surprised. It's just, I can't remember a time when you've actually decided to come out and say you're sorry.
I'm sure I've done it before.
Maybe you're right.
Have I been bothering you this whole time?
No, not at all.
I was just so jealous.
Of Sato?
Uh-huh. You look like you were having so much fun talking to her. And she's so much nicer and cuter than me.
Are you actually serious right now?
You're mad at me, aren't you?
I could never be mad at you.
Then what?
I'm relieved. I'm so glad you don't hate me. It's my fault, too. I didn't have enough confidence to be honest with my feelings, and I kept dancing around what I wanted to say.
What did you want to say?
I love you, Ai. You never knew, right?
Well, I get it now. But you'd have to be a real idiot not to notice how obvious your feelings were this whole time.
What does that say about you?
You know how I am. If I wasn't so stupid, I would have made you mine a long time ago, and then maybe we could have avoided all this.
Yeah.
But you're an idiot too. If you loved me so much, you shouldn't have been opening your heart to someone else like that.
I guess that kinda makes us both the same, huh?
I guess it does.
That's when it hit me. This was my big chance. I love you, Ai. Will you go out with me?
No.
What? Why not?
Because, besides, isn't there something else you should be saving for my birthday? You can't just give someone their present early just because the moment feels right.
Oh, you figured out that much, huh?
How could I not?
So does this mean we can go out together that day?
I guess I'll allow it.
You're such a spoiled princess.
You got a problem with that?
Not at all, Your Highness. That's more like the I know.
Then you better make this a birthday to remember.
I'll try.
Also, the last thing I want is for someone else to try and steal you away from me under my fingers. So let me tell you one thing. I guess you're too dumb to understand it without me spelling it out for you, so here it is.
What is it?
I love you too, Aki, you big dingus.
There it was. The secret that the stuck-up little princess I loved more than anything else was too proud to admit to anyone, even herself.
I always have, ever since the first time we met. You could even say it was probably love at first sight.